Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with another installment of the Building Newcrest Challenge, the Pendragon Legacy, and we are building the third and final house for Generation 2, so again, this is part of the lower class neighborhood. This is actually the house that Ulysses, Arthur, Edison, and Mercedes will be living in, and I think because technically they have to move from this house, when we go to Generation 3 or whatnot. I'm pretty sure Mercedes and Arthur won't be alive at that point, obviously, but Edison will, so we will probably just leave Edison in this house. So that will take care of the issue of, what are we doing with Edison? And I actually found a picture of this cute little house. It was like a micro mini house that kind of had the same kind of shape and layout, like with the patios on the side and the one on the front or whatnot. And that kind of gave me the inspiration. Obviously mine is way bigger and it's 2 stories because we need to have enough room for Ulysses, his wife. We got enough room for Edison, obviously he'll probably never get married, and we gotta have enough room for Arthur and Mercedes. So yeah, we've got a bunch. So we're going to have 1 bedroom for the kids. It's unfortunate, so we'll probably only have, he's got to have at least 3 kids. Kind of stinks, so they're going to have to just, share a room or something until they're old enough to move out. But, I kind of wasn't thinking too much about that, but yeah. But also, actually, we'll probably turn Arthur and Mercedes' bedroom into a kid's room once they die, because, Arthur's an elder, so he might not live too much longer. So yeah. But yeah, so the build, this one was actually kind of fun. My only problem is I didn't get to decorate it for the actual build. So you don't actually see the decoration, is because I kind of, I started decorating and put a few things out. This house could not be more than 55,000 simoleons, so we could have one that was a little more expensive, so that's what I decided to do, because the family does have money right now, so it's perfectly fine. So yeah, I ended up, I think I did the downstairs bathroom, and I kind of was doing all that, and then I was like, oh god, the house is getting really expensive, so I didn't end up furnishing this one with the 55,000 simoleons, so it's almost completely unfurnished. Obviously there's the bathroom, and you'll see that, and then when we actually go back in after this post, we will be posting, obviously, Generation 2 actual episodes, so that will be a lot of fun. We'll get to finally play with the family, and then you can see how the house came out decorated, because I just used their money. So they used the 55,000 simoleons or whatever to buy the house, and then I used their actual money to furnish it or whatnot. So, because I probably would have done that anyway, even if I could have afforded to furnish it, I probably would have, spent more money decorating it according to their tastes, or Ulysses' taste or whatever. But yeah, so I didn't do a build or anything for the decorating. Yeah, it's obviously got a little more of a modern feel, and I used a lot of those giant windows. I think those are the ones that actually came with Spa Day. I think they're supposed to be you can't see through them or whatnot. I don't know, because if you've noticed in the spas, they use those doors as bathroom doors, and it's a little weird. So I don't know, but yeah. So of course, that front big room area there on the inside is the kitchen, living room, dining area. It's going to be all kind of open concept. And then obviously that small little room is the bathroom, and then that bigger back room is Ulysses and his future wife's bedroom. And then the other bedrooms are upstairs. So we do have, I don't know if I go upstairs. I do go upstairs actually to put the windows and stuff in. But yeah, so the room that's directly above Ulysses' bedroom, it will be the kids' bedroom. So I didn't actually furnish that one at the moment at all, even when we go in to actually go back into gameplay, because I was like, yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how many kids they're having. I don't know if they're having boys or girls or whatnot. So yeah, And I put this little wall there in the bathroom because I kind of wanted to use that transparent door, but then at the same time I was like, I feel awkward having a transparent door on a bathroom that big, like that much, and then putting like a shower and a bathtub in there. Like, I don't mind putting a bathtub in the window. Like, I really don't. Like, I have no problem with that, but I have a problem, like, if you're in the house, like, even though I'm pretty sure that The Sims treat it as a door and not like, oh my god, I can see into it, I still wanted that little extra layer of privacy, so I kind of just built that little wall. So, and I think I put the sink kind of in the front, so you kind of would, like, walk in, and that's where, like, the sink is and everything, and then there's, like, around the corner is where everything else is, so yeah, we got lots of countertops in here, so that's kind of cool. And I spent all this time and I decorated all of this, and I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just built and like maybe just put in counters and like basic stuff like this. I'm done wallpapering and everything. This way I could have put some at least basic furniture in, so that when I like uploaded it, it would actually have some kind of furniture. But yeah, it's got a nice bathroom if you have all the custom content. If you don't, then nothing's going to be in the house, obviously. But I actually thought that I probably should have uploaded the houses for this. I haven't uploaded. I'm uploading them once I get back in game after the videos completely post, because I don't want them to be out there and people to see before watching the video if anybody watches the speed builds and looks for the houses or whatnot. But yeah, I really did like this house a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I kind of like the fact that we get to change houses every single generation, because I'm going to grow attached to this house, but it's going to stay in our neighborhood and Edison will get to live here. So, too bad he won't have kids. He'll be living in this huge house all by himself, but whatever. Actually, in all theory, we could actually leave one of our kids behind with him if for some reason we have 4, or we just feel like, you know, moving Edison out to one of the other houses, this could be a house for one of our spares. I don't think there's any rules on, you have to move your family out to the houses that you built, but it doesn't say, I don't think there's any strict rules that says you have to move, you know, your children out to the lots. It's just, I know for the aspiration we have to have 3 kids, but, and I love that little that funky wallpaper, so I used that and kind of, you know, made the bathroom, like, obviously the bathroom was already turquoise because of the counters, but I love that wallpaper. But I didn't want it to do it too much on too many walls because it gets really, like, busy, so I kind of liked that accent wall. I do wish we could have had, like, another accent wall somewhere, but I don't know. It would have just been too much, so yeah, you know, we got plenty of counter space, lots of stuff in that bathroom. I really kind of liked, you know, how you kind of walk in and that's the sink area, and then you go around and that's where everything else is. You know, I mean, obviously, like, you can't see the toilet unless you walk in, but that's perfect because that's that kind of area. And then, you know, you've got your shower and the bathtub around the corner. So, and yeah, so we're just decorating the bathroom, obviously, as you can tell. And I kind of tried to keep that turquoisey theme. And, you know, so this would be like anybody coming to the house, obviously would be using this bathroom. But it's kind of really, the 2 robes and everything is because it's, Ulysses and his future wife's bathroom. But yeah, so that front room up there, the one that's above Ulysses' bedroom, so the one that was on the left is the children's bedroom, so they'll be in the back. That front bigger room is Mercedes and Arthur's room, and then that tiny little one there's obviously the smaller one in the middle is the bathroom, and then the slightly bigger one is Edison's bedroom. Not very big. Edison, sorry, you don't get a big bedroom, but he really just needs room for a bed because he's just the spare, but I just kind of don't want to kick him out to, you know, Willow Creek, or Oasis Springs. I don't want to kick him out to other towns where we can't, like, see him. He's part of the family. He's part of this legacy. I kind of feel like, you know, even though he's just a spare, he should still rate living in this town with us, you know. But yeah, so he will, you know, he'll get that bedroom. Like I said, unless at some point I decide to move him into one of the other houses, we could always, you know, know, depending on how many kids, if we know that one of them is going to be a spare, and we already know who the heir is going to be when they're teenagers, if one of them happens to be like hideous or something, we can just kick them out with Edison and move them into one of the smaller houses. They never said we had to keep them in the house forever, but yeah. I didn't actually want to put a roof on this house, but I really wanted the roof trim, and like I couldn't get it to work obviously without a roof. So it's a very, very, very shallow angled roof, but I did actually like it after the fact. But yeah, so just trying to do all that, and yeah, messing around. I really just wanted to cut the floor out, like in that section, for like a sunken in planter, and it just, for some reason, it was like it wouldn't let me do that, like just delete like that section. So I just made it a separate room and then did it, and you know, just put like these bamboo stalks back there because I just really, you know, wanted those in there. So we just kind of slapped those puppies in, you know, just for that little effect. I kind of liked that. And you know, and I like the fact, I mean, yeah, the patios don't like connect, but I do like the fact that you know, the pool's kind of like in this little front area, and then you have this other area that's where, you know, you would have, you know, I ended up putting a bar out there. I wanted to put a hot tub, but it wasn't working with how I arranged things and everything else I did with it. I should have recorded the decoration and everything like that and put that in after the fact and been like, hey, this isn't part of the build, and this doesn't come, you know, with the house or whatnot for the 55,000 simoleons. But, you know, it was fun, it was cute, and I did actually like it a lot. But, and even though, I don't know why, I just kind of went with like more of a desert kind of look with it, even though, everything's green. I just wanted the, I don't know, I just kind of liked the effect of the, you know, desert, more like the plants, like the cactuses and those, the prickly little fern. Yeah, so, and then that whole area up front there, I mean, actually, and I did put the cow plant, we do have him out there, but obviously the family's not living here yet, so we don't have any of their stuff that was in their inventory. I actually think I sold all of their actual furniture from the house. But yeah, so just doing all that. And actually, I realized maybe I put one in, but like, where's the? I mean, this was obviously built as a like residential lot. And there's no mailbox, but okay, yeah. So, I think it was kind of around here that I kind of realized that I'm starting to get like way over budget and everything with the house. So we got some outside decorations, we got some patio stuff, we got the structure of the house and everything. I think I actually did put in a kitchen, so that's good. So we have a basic kitchen and everything in this house. So, you know, unfortunately, it's not totally furnished, but yeah, that's just me being me and not paying attention and not being able to build on a budget. But hey, we got 2 out of the 3 completely furnished, even if it didn't look fabulous. But you know, so yeah, and like I said, everything you'll be able to see the decorative stuff that I did with the house when we get back into gameplay, which will be in the next episode. So that is fabulous. One thing I kind of noticed when I was doing this, you'll see it in a second, right before we end the video, is that I was trying to place a dishwasher in the cool kitchen counters and they wouldn't fit. It fits in the island, but not in the counters. And I'm like, am I crazy? Like, it fits in every other kitchen counter, but not in the cool kitchen one, so that's weird. But yeah, so I ended up putting it in the island next to the sink anyway, so it kind of works. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this one, guys. So I will wrap this part up here. I will see you when we come back in for the actual continuation of the legacy and we start on Generation 2. Woo! So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.